This is quite an inspiring experience for us because usually when we think about research, it's kind of a top-down from the research or from the university perspective. But this time it's kind of to raise our research question from our community because we would like to grow our oriental crop. So this kind of research is kind of quite inspiring through the research and our project to let our wider community of HongKongers know that they can to build up the sense of home sense here by participating in the community and to grow some oriental crops that they missed off because they left Hong Kong for certain reasons. So by all these sort of things, they can have such impact for the community. Yeah.
So when we heard about the research results here, how the plants are different from the Hong Kong ones, so it's quite interesting for us. I think it's good for us to know how important the science and they connect together. Yes, especially for the people not in the academic way. So I think it's important. When I work on the plants, it can give me a sense of peace of mind. This is very important, and some of kind of anxiety, and I can share with Beth or Pandora's and the other members here.
What was asked in a project as to whether we are able to grow those conditions in tropical weather conditions in the growth cabinets. Yes, we did that. However, for me, the shared learning was that it was not only me as a researcher in this project, everybody had something to contribute to it. They could frame the questions, they had some evidences to provide answers to that question, and I'm very glad that my support enabled them to think that and to pass that point that they start feeling at home because of being able to grow these vegetables.
The university, when they were growing them in the controlled conditions, they didn't find any bolting problems at all. But once they potted them up a size, they couldn't keep them all in the box under the growing conditions, so they put some outside at the university and they promptly bolted. So it definitely is a thing that we're going to have to look at when we're growing those vegetables in this country. So that was really interesting to have that backed up by what they were doing.
The researchers help us to step by step to figure out what can they do for this project at this moment. This is a hope for us to grow our vegetables, make our own food, and this is a kind of identity representations, right? And we would like to share with other people, with the local people. I believe this is a contribution to make the community more diverse. Yeah, it's about the diversity. Yeah.